drums near, buds are bursting.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप सब। आज है शनिवार और मैं जा रहा हूँ एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सन, इंडियन ओरिजिन बिजनेसमैन परम सिंह कोहली से मिलने के लिए। बेसिकली ही इनवाइटेड मी ओवर अ लंच और इन 10 मिनट्स हम मिलने वाले हैं। और आज का ये काफ़ी अच्छा एपिसोड होने वाला है जहाँ पे मैं उनसे काफ़ी सारे सवाल करने वाला हूँ कि कैसे जर्मनी आना हुआ, कैसे वो बिज़नेस करते हैं, किस टाइप के बिज़नेस करते हैं, और आपके लिए और जो यूथ है उनके लिए क्या टिप्स है, क्या सजेशंस है। सो आई होप यू लाइक दिस एपिसोड एंड प्लीज़ डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल किस ट्रैवल वर्ल्ड। सिंह साहब, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आज का ये मुलाकात के लिए। पीले पीले
पीले पीले
भारत के स्टाइल में हम बोलते हैं पीले पीले, कोई चेयर्स नहीं है,
नो चीयर्स, पीले पीले
पीले पीले। मैंने आपसे एक्चुअली सबसे पहले आज ये सीखा, एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छा लगा ये।
वी शुड बी प्राउड, व्हाई वी से चीयर्स।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, बिकॉज चीयर्स तो हमारा नहीं है, वो तो
यू यूज एनीवन, समवन सेज चक दे बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो,
राइट,
at least something, okay, then I say like pile pile, yeah, it's okay, like it is a simple word, but okay, fine. Many of Indians will identify themselves with pile pile or something. Like if I say something chak de or something like that, the people may not identify themselves.
wow, that's very interesting guys. So मुझे ये काफी अच्छा लगा और काफी सुनने मजा आया एक्चुअली। सो पीले पीले
पीले पीले।
So सिंह साहब, आप ब्रेमेन, which year did you come to ब्रेमेन? कौन से साल आपका आना हुआ?
ब्रेमेन in 2011. That was February. I still remember it was Valentine Day.
Okay.
Next day of Valentine, to be exact, 15th of February, 2011.
Okay. तो यहाँ पे आपका बिजनेस के सिलसिले में आना हुआ या फिर?
Actually, I set up a business from China.
Okay.
We set up here, but it was like an office. We already made arrangements for it to be set up from China.
From China.
From China here.
Okay.
They told us that we allowed you a registration. You come to Bremen. It's a nice place, and you will like it. And we are giving you a registration. Like you come here, and then you can go to any place like Hamburg or Frankfurt, anywhere you like. You can go anywhere in the. But like your base will be here, then you can change. We had that reason.
Okay.
But once I came here, that was 15th of, I still remember, it was 15th Feb 2011. And it was a cold evening I reached here from Frankfurt. That was a flight. We didn't know that Bremen has an airport or blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
We didn't know that, but actually we had some work in Frankfurt. So first we landed in Frankfurt and then we came here by then. It was very good evening, and but when I landed in Bremen, I landed and we went for a walk.
Okay.
Just towards from the Hauptbahnhof to the city center.
To the city center.
And
Okay.
you see there is a very beautiful, if you walk there, there's a beautiful, on the left side there's a beautiful park.
Yes, that's
on the
right.
right there's a windmill.
That's
and
right.
Then you straight go ahead, then you find those pigs, those?
That's right, yeah.
And then
That is Augerstrasse.
yeah, and then you go a little bit straight, then you reach that Roland statue and something like
Yeah, exactly.
And we reached that place, I was in total wave, I was walking through a fairy tale state, so beautiful, and that time it was evening, and it was snow covered, lights, it had a magical way. And that was my last time. My partner also said, what you decide? Everything was on me.
Oh, okay.
She said, what do you want? Because she was she was starting and then she used to go back.
Okay, your partner.
Yeah, my partner. I said,
So
no.
did you know your partner before coming here?
Yes.
In China?
I knew it because I was in China for 5 years.
Okay, that's nice. So China में आपका 5 years का experience
Yes.
रहा है. Okay.
I worked there for 4 years. 4 years I worked there. And then I met my partner. And then when we met, then ideas flowed. And she said,
सो आप देख रहे हैं शी इज हिज चाइनीज पार्टनर, बिजनेस पार्टनर, जो एक्चुअली चाइना में रहती है इस वक्त, लेकिन बहुत साल पहले परम सिंह और बोथ दिस पर्सन दोनों ने एक्चुअली बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया था. और आई कैन सी दैट a lot of Chinese because of the China and partnership with Param Singh. Param Singh ji used to be actually in China and he used to work there. जो जैसे कि उन्होंने मुझे बताया था थोड़ी देर पहले. So मैं काफी आगे भी बात करेंगे हम थोड़ी देर में.
Let's all do something together.
Together.
So she said, let's open a trading office. Trading office. She said, okay, let's go to Hong Kong and open it. Because that's generally people around there, like Chinese always think that way. But let's go to.
Is it because of the tax benefit or?
It's because of time.
Ease of business.
It's easy way of banking is easy. Everything is easy, and also this thing. But that time, I don't know what I felt like. I said no. I'm not in favor of Hong Kong.
Okay.
Because generally when I was working in China, I was very much overworked.
Okay.
Because of the time zone. What happens, like there was even 24 hours a day was not enough.
All right.
The clients used to call even like how to say, like you start the day by 6-7 o'clock, you start working, and then by around 1 o'clock, by then clients from the Middle East and all that the mid-Europe people, they start sending you emails, you have to work on that. Then because of the time gap, you work on a time zone, the whole day of your goes in like attending to the emails. You don't get the time to work if you're in China.
China. Okay.
Because it is like 12 hours. Everything is like it is 12 hours behind you.
Right.
Now when you finish up work, now at present now is like 3:30 now.
Right.
Here. But do you know what is the time there now? It's already midnight. It's not. It's like evening. It's 9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m.
So it's already work is finished. Like everybody's gone to sleep, and here it's like 3:30 here. So
Right.
this made a difference for me. Like I said, okay, this is not. We are not in the center. If we want to cater to the world, because we are an international trading company, we have to look at we have to be in the time zone.
Right.
So we can cater to our US clients also, South American clients, Canada clients, because they're just about 6 hours away from us.
So is that the reason you?
That is the reason I selected Germany
as a destination.
as a destination, because of the time zone, or Europe as a time zone.
Wow.
This is basically because I had that I had read in very old books in mine. Yeah, old people. The center of the world was Constantinople. Why it was called Constantinople? Because it was the center of the world. Everyone was getting connected to it because it was center of the world. Istanbul, what you call it. That is the reason. That what I had something in my mind. Even my Chinese colleague, she shared the same idea with me. Chalo Germany. I was very much thinking, we didn't have any clients, we didn't know anybody, we hardly knew anybody.
And tell me one thing, sir. Like, did you face any issues when you came to Germany? मतलब आपको कुछ problem face करना पड़ा in terms of company registration or any big changes? The way you used to work in China before that you were in India, na?
Yeah, before that I was in India, but the biggest problem what I faced was in Germany. Everything is planned.
Okay.
You need an appointment to open a bank account. A simple thing like bank account.
Bank account.
You got to wait about like 14 days. You want to meet somebody, you got to wait. You go anywhere, you ask them, I want to this thing, something you need, they say, please wait. You come, you just cannot go walk in and get your job done.
So randomly का कुछ होता नहीं है. There is
नहीं
nothing.
होता.
नहीं होता.
This is a very big thing. Everything is planned. You properly have to meet people. And luckily, for me, we came in Feb, but we initially we got lost contact with the proper people here. But after few months, we searched on Google and all that, and somehow we got connected to the right people. And then those people really helped us. They said, okay, what you need? Okay, Then from that day onwards to this day onwards, those people are with us. Means those assisted me with all my all my other what do you say habits, like all other things, activities.
Okay.
Like local registration, what are the registrations to be done? We made a company, GmbH was already done here.
Okay.
We already done. It was a virtual office there. Everything was done. Money was transferred. Everything was done. A virtual office was established. But to have it running, you need a real office. That was a difficult part. Then somehow we went to like where to find a house. Like we stayed like 14 to 15 days in a hotel also.
Okay.
Then we found how to search for a home.
Okay. Again, I think वो भी काफी मुश्किल होगा. But that would have been
That
difficult.
was like 2011. It was very difficult. We didn't know anybody.
Okay. And there was no internet, that much of internet penetration.
Internet was there, but that time also like it was too expensive. Also, not expensive to be said. In fact, it was not so much penetrated. Like how
So
you
much
do it.
penetration.
And like how to say like, and we didn't know that how you approach to get an office. You don't know. You just cannot do randomly and just. So first we searched for a house, then we searched for an office. First we searched in a house, we made it a home come office. But that's because hotel ka rent is very high.
Yeah, definitely.
So then 2 rooms and then blah blah blah. It was like the meter was running. So we wanted to get a house, which we didn't think about it. We thought that once we come here, then we know the people here, then blah. But we thought that it would be a piece of cake. Like we just find out. We went to some people there, but here then that the thing was that like you have to pay 2% commission.
सिंह साहब, हमारा अगला क्वेश्चन ये है कि आपका जो बिजनेस है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स आप डील करते हो, और इस बिजनेस क्या ये B2B है या क्या ये B2C है?
My business is generally B2B. I have clients which place orders with me to have their products customized. Especially if we go in for like importers in Europe or South America or America. We make the products as per them.
Okay.
And generally what has been seen in Europe, the brand name is given a very good value to it. People believe in that brand name. A brand name is given very much importance. Every brand name has a huge importance. People are willing to die for their brand name. They have that thing, and they have their one brand logo or what they don't change it. They have cultivated, they have kept their standards of quality. They have kept it and kept it in traditions. And this is where I come in picture, because I help them customize their garments. I make a lot of garments as per to their specifications, as per to their logo. Then I make a lot of bags, especially in shopping bags, backpacks, cooler bags, picnic bags, and whatnot. And also generally the final thing is that what I do is anything what you need from China, I am able to assist, because I have an office in China also. I am able to be like you, as if that you are there in China as a trading agent, like who can inspect the goods for you, who can check the goods, send the goods to you, and like you because the communication would be very difficult for you there in China.
Okay.
Because generally people get swindled by the things like online. Online people can chat, but after all it's a chat window.
Right.
It's a chat window. People can talk anything else, and then the other day they can disappear.
True.
And whatever they show you, it is definitely not the dimensions. This thing. Then there are a lot of things to a picture. Any picture has a size, dimensions, weight, everything. And suddenly you find that thing what you have ordered is not the right thing. Though it looks the same, but it is not the same what you really ordered. Once you receive the goods, you have already paid the money. You come after a trade is completed. Then if you look into an aspect, then it becomes wrong. That is how we fit in. We become your, the interconnect between the Chinese supplier and you. We see that these things are followed your instructions are followed, you get the right product, right thing. Is this the thing what you ordered? And this is the main thing is that like what you ordered, you are getting. That's the same thing.
So which are the sources where you get your leads, where you get your
Generally,
prospects?
I get my leads from my clients where I source means my clients generally it goes by the horse mouth. Like
Okay.
generally they know me because now after it's been about like 12 years for me in this place.
Okay.
And earlier to that also 4 years I was here. Then we also we exhibit
Okay.
in a lot of trade fairs like in Düsseldorf, Frankfurt. We do trade fairs, and then we also some trying to use the online media. Now I am trying to learn
Okay.
how to utilize social media to develop,
To develop, to promote.
to promote. Like what people, there are still like people they don't know, but the people who know that okay, this guy is delivering. Once people know I am delivering, they don't leave me because they know oh, this is our guy. He is our connection with China. Because they don't know China, they know me. If
Right.
anything goes wrong, they'll come and they'll ask me, oh Param, this is here. What went wrong?
Right.
I am responsible. Yes.
So your credibility
My
matters a lot.
credibility matters because then I have to be faced. And people also who are sitting there, they also then really know that they are playing with fire. Because on online, everything is not what is not goody.
Hmm.
There are bad elements also. People like they will say that okay, send us advance. Because generally this is the way the rule goes. You send your money to China and how you are going to get it back?
Right. So your partners here, let's suppose you met someone in Düsseldorf, and is that person like, do they sell in e-commerce or do they sell in brick and mortar model of shops?
They have a lot of difference. We
Okay.
don't go to see to what they do there.
Okay.
And our this thing is that like there are many clients they say that okay, please like send it directly to our clients.
Okay.
Our basic is like you are my importer. Okay, I'll send it to you. If I want send it to your end client also. But that we can do that. But generally it is like we generally go in for the importers itself who order in bulk,
Okay.
in wholesale.
In wholesale, in bulk.
In bulk. Generally we do that.
Paramji, Germany में language. Did you face any problem with language as a barrier while doing a business or making a contract or something? How do you do it? Because इनका business language तो German है.
Yes, in the business language, yeah, you feel little bit uncomfortable. It is there, but you have to learn German. That is for sure. Then you
Okay.
will get more clients,
Okay.
and it is better to learn German. That
German
is very
language.
good German language. That would be an added advantage. But all the documents which are going to be international trade, that is always in English.
Okay, international trade.
International trade international trade language is only English. So even if that person knows only German, the documents what he is going to get, that will be definitely in German, not in German, in English.
It will be in English.
So international trade, local everything will be in this thing. Okay, the words can be changed, maybe like the description, but generally when the goods are shipped from there, the description will be in English.
In English.
Okay, when they come on the documents, maybe the invoice may have the name on that, the German name, but no. The international trade language is English. So for
English.
me, it does not become such a bad. Because the persons doing business in international trade is definitely English.
Definitely English. Because the shipping company and all this,
Yes.
they do not
They
understand all the
don't
languages.
they don't even like if it is shipping from Chinese also they don't have the documents in Chinese.
Chinese.
They always have in English only.
English.
So that is the way we have survived along. But with a client, to understand his products, to understand him, to break the ice with him, you got to know the language. Because you will understand the product and he would be comfortable to do business with. Now the only comfortability what he has with me is that I am here in Germany. I am responsible.
For this, okay.
But that and alone cannot be this thing. He needs somebody who can explain to him, to sit across him, to try to explain in his language.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And basically what I trust also, Germany is a bit traditionally, they are a little bit traditional people. They are like old.
They take time to accept technology.
They are really old school because they do everything like perfect.
Perfect.
There is nothing chalta hai.
Okay.
These people are like perfect. You have to be accurate. You got to have your facts. You cannot say, okay, this can
Very
be
practical
made.
people, no?
Very practical.
Very practical people.
Very practical people. And that's why then you really much understand, because generally I compare them with Germans to an Excel sheet. You know, Germans, if you see an Excel sheet, you cannot make a mistake.
That's right.
You cannot make a mistake. You don't make a mistake because the whole formula will go wrong.
Absolutely.
You cannot, like, if you make a plus and or is equal to sign, then you don't get that thing right. It's like Excel sheet. They are perfect. Like they are very, very efficient. Rightly, that thing, everything they know. They have a proper checklist. They know this is going to be this only.
Right.
If I cannot, because they know. If I say something, they will get confused. If I say maybe, approximate, they get confused.
Ah, okay.
This nothing. This is something which we have to understand. And they are very traditional. They don't accept something.
Thought process.
Because still, if you go to see one more thing also, which I want to, they still believe in print media.
Yes.
You still maybe be getting your whole mailbox filled with print media. Where do you get here? Now this is not that era of print media.
That's right.
Your whole.
So what are the advice that you like to give to youth, particularly जो business करना चाहते हैं, invest करना चाहते हैं, international context में?
As per to me, what I think that they have to come with an idea, which would be their dream. And however absurd that idea or a dream may be, I wish that they take their baby steps in that. They follow that dream. Because the thing is that business is a very simple thing. You buy for some amount and then you sell it. You got to have that. The basic thing how you are able to sell is that when you have confidence in you. Basic is that you have the belief in that you can sell this product. That's what I want you to, that you should believe in it. And look, nowadays the world has become global. You can buy from one corner of the world and ship it to the other corner of the world. Everything is on your fingertips. So that's all I can say, that if you have a dream, if you have an idea, go for it.
And sir, Germany के context में आप would you recommend Germany a place where someone should invest or do a startup or any kind of traditional
Germany being, as you have to understand that Germany being like it is in the center of the world, what I feel that. Because if you see the GMT, the time begins from Germany. Not Germany exactly, from UK it is like GMT, like 0. So you have to see that on the left side it's like USA, it's a big economy. On the right side it's China. There's a gap of like 6 hours. Because if you are on this side, then you lose the clients this way. Because the time zone is going to be a very big factor. You have to be in that particular time zone so as to be able to capture the clients. And Germany, though, because it is having a very much efficient, network of warehousing, shipping, logistics, and also it is financially strong. Even the financial institutions are very strong in Germany. You got a very good, like if you make your structure base here, like you on the left, you have China, you have the eastern part, the eastern world is in your hand. On the right side, America is there, which is a huge continent, like America, North America, South America, Canada. That's like you have like two things in your two hands, and you're sitting in the center of the world. This is my belief, that because I feel that here there are the most efficient logistics, financial institutions. I feel this is the right place to be there. That's all.
तो परम जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जो आपने इतने सारा हमें नॉलेज दिया. इनफैक्ट मुझे भी काफ़ी पर्सनली सीखने को मिला. मतलब पहले जब आया था मैं इतना एक्चुअली प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं था, ऑनेस्टली बताऊं, बट आफ्टर लिसनिंग टू हिज स्टोरी आई रियली गॉट इंस्पायर्ड. और मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मुझे ये इन्फॉर्मेशन, ये मैसेज आप सब तक जैसे पहुंचे, आप सबको फायदा हो, हम सबको फायदा हो रहा था। एंड विदेशी मतलब जो कहते हैं कि विदेश में बिजनेस तो है, लेकिन एट हार्ट ही इज प्रॉपर देसी।
Desi, I guess.
So
I have lived in Africa, I have lived in China, I have lived in Germany. I can say yes, I am international. Sometimes people say that you don't look like an Indian. Yes, I don't look like an Indian, but no, sir. You cut my heart.
because of your skin color.
Just because of my skin color, but deep inside, I am Indian. And I think like an Indian only.
नहीं, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा the way you live in this.
No, here like the things I have learned it the tough way, because it's like I have learned the doing business. Though I don't say that what business the way I'm doing, is it successful, not successful. There is nothing called successful. You cannot follow somebody like out of 1,000s and millions, there you get one cook or what's it?
Right.
Apple का कौन था वो? Like 1 in a million, you get like Steve Jobs or like Amazon boss or Elon
Jeff
Musk.
Bezos.
Yeah, and like Elon Musk, something. But you don't have to ape them. You follow your idea. You become one of yourself. You will be successful. The success is not that. Success is there where you are happy. A job well done is where by the end of the job done, you are happy. That is called successful. This is my meaning.
Wow, what a wonderful, very wonderfully said. I mean, thank you so much, Paramji.
Thank you.